Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith, and Shalom to the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be based on 2 earthquakes topping 5.9 magnitude hit Cyprus in one day, both felt in northern Israel. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article and get some precepts. Lord's will, you're edified. It says 2 earthquakes hit east of Paphos, Cyprus on Wednesday with magnitudes of 5.1 and 5.9 respectively, according to reports by Reuters, with tremors felt across parts of Israel, the Israel Geological Survey reported. No immediate damage or injuries have been reported. According to Net, the quake was primarily felt in Haifa, Al-Fugla, and Nazareth. It says, I was at home when the first quake hit. It was quite strong and things moved around the house, Ronnie Schwartz, an Israeli living in Paphos, told Wallop. Said thankfully it wasn't too strong. A few minutes later there was an aftershock. That's it. Hopefully it's over. Said the tremor was recorded around 11:32 a.m. with postings on the European Mediterranean Seismological Center suggesting it was also felt in Lebanon. Cyprus is in a seismically active region, but earthquakes rarely cause damage. Israel has updated earthquake safety guidelines and conducted drills in recent years. The Home Front Command and other agencies have emphasized readiness steps for residents during seismic events. Recent tremors in the region have prompted renewed attention to building resilience and early warning capabilities. Yeah, so basically the Lord is visiting Israel, which is his chosen land. And those heathens, those in particular Edomites and other nations, are living in our land, polluting the land. So the Lord, he's sending some earthquakes upon them. Psalm 79:6. Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name. And like I said, it's a bunch of Edomites and other heathens in our land right now. Israel does not belong to these Edomites. It belongs to the Israelites, primarily the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And Israel is the Lord's chosen land. And the people that the Lord hates the most, these Edomites, are in that land, polluting that land. So the Lord, he's going to pour out his wrath upon that place. That's why when World War III goes full blown, America and Israel are going to get severely nuked. America is going to get erased off the face of the earth. And Israel is going to get cleansed of all the heathens that are in the Lord's chosen land. So these earthquakes that are being experienced out there, that's just the tip of the iceberg for what the Lord is about to do to those heathens in his chosen land. Isaiah 29:6, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And the Lord has been sending earthquakes all over the world. Different countries, different cities of varying magnitudes, some causing great destruction and killing people, others just, shaking things up a little bit. But either way, it's the Lord visiting. It's the Lord letting his presence be known. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And there are earthquakes happening all over the world. I believe there was an earthquake in Idaho either earlier today or yesterday. So this just proves, hey, the Lord, He's dishing out those earthquakes. And like I said, these earthquakes are of varying magnitudes. Some of them are, only like a 2.1, nothing serious. But like I've said before, an earthquake is still an earthquake. And when an earthquake hits, people do get shaken up. People do get very scared and afraid, as they should, because that's the Lord. That's the work of the Lord right there. It has nothing to do with Mother Nature, as people will ignorantly classify it. 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then, and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass which I have told thee before. Verse 2, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3, Therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Verse 4, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Verse 5, For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Verse 6, Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder, and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And these earthquakes, these fires, these storms and tempests, the power outages, the food shortages, the high price of everything, these economies collapsing, businesses shutting down, people losing their jobs, ending up homeless, all the division amongst the people that's happening within these different countries, the division between the people and the government that's happening, all of these different events that are taking place are signs of the times, signs of the last days, signs of the Lord bringing judgment upon this earth. The volcano eruptions, the hurricanes, the tornadoes, the typhoons, these are all the judgments of the Lord. And it's all only going to get worse. And that's what the men of the Lord, starting of course with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, have been talking about. And it's happening. And it's becoming more and more manifest every day. Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And that is exactly what those of us of the hopeful elect are doing. We're watching. We're watching the news. We're, just seeing what's going on, whether it's in our particular area or in the same city as us, in the same country, or just in different parts of the world. To the best of our ability, we're staying locked in. It says, watch ye therefore and pray always. And that's why brothers are constantly saying we got to stay prayed up. Pray that the Lord continues to keep his hedge of protection over you and your loved ones. Pray that the Lord continues to keep his angels encamped around about you that fear him. It says that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, to stand before the Son of Man. And that's right. You want the Lord to account you worthy to escape the famines and the pestilences and the diseases and the race wars and the civil wars and the fires and the storms and the tempests and the earthquakes and the volcano eruptions, the flash floods, all the chaos that he is getting ready to unleash upon the earth. as punishment for the iniquity and the wickedness of these people. Those of us of the hopeful elect, we pray that we have been chosen from the foundation of the world to endure unto the end and be saved. Because the alternative is to get caught up in the destruction that the Lord is about to unleash upon the earth. And we don't want to be caught up in that. That's why you should pray that the Lord keeps a fervent spirit on you, keeps a righteous spirit on you, a steadfast spirit on you, a stable spirit on you, an enduring spirit on you. Because none of us want to fall out of this truth, end up back in the world, and end up getting destroyed. But that's what's going to happen to these people, these wicked people. They're going to get destroyed. They may not see it. They may not see it coming, but that's what's going to happen. Because that's the judgment that the Lord has set in motion, for there to be destruction upon these wicked people and these wicked kingdoms. And the Lord is not a man that he should lie. So if he says he's going to do something, best believe it's going to happen. It may not happen right then and there, but it's going to happen eventually. And those who are joking around and thinking that it's all fun and games, they're the ones that are going to get caught off guard when these judgments hit. And there's not going to be any escape for them. They're just going to get swept up in the judgments and they're going to get destroyed. And it's good riddance to them, because anyone that is not with the will of the Lord is against the will of the Lord. And if you're against the will of the Lord, then you're an enemy of the Lord, and the Lord is going to destroy all of his enemies, regardless of who you are, or who they are, rather. Those of us of the hopeful elect, we just get to watch it play out. And Adawan Ratazah, we get delivered before that ultimate judgment via the form of those thermonuclear missiles hits. But with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere believers. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, Shalom.